Hello, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon everyone, and welcome to our forum discussion on air pollution in Malaysia. I am Nick Muhammad Hafiz and I will be your moderator today. The primary objective of this forum are to provide factual information and conceptual knowledge about air pollution. Second, to raise awareness of key theories, principles and challenges related to air quality. And the last is to explore practical solutions for mitigating air pollution in our communities. Together, we aim to understand this pressing issue and identify ways to take meaningful action. Let me introduce our distinguished panelists for today. We have Nur Hidayah, Muhammad Shahir, and Muhammad Yuzain. All of us are from UMK student, University Malaysia Kelantan, as first SEM. Thank you for all of you for being here. For the first question, I will asking Ms. Hidayah, could you explain the main source of air pollution in Malaysia and the impact?
Thank you, moderator, for setting our discussion today. I want to talk about factual information and conceptual knowledge air pollution. The annual heat is one of the most obvious effects of air pollution, which is a major problem for Malaysia. In addition to having an effect on the environment, this phenomena provide serious health and financial risks. The two primary factors of Malaysia air pollution are domestic pollution sources and transboundary heat from forest fire, mostly from neighboring countries like Indonesia, where extensive slash and burn agriculture practices are used to clear land for palm oil plantation. The husk which peak during the dry season is produced every year between June and September. This has caused this fire release a massive amount of particulate matter, which pose serious health risks. In Malaysia, open burning of garbage, automobile exhaust, and industrial pollutants are the main sources of air pollution. High concentration of air pollution, including as carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxide, are frequently found in the nation's city, especially in Kuala Lumpur. The population respiratory problem caused by the production of smoke from contaminated material. The most vulnerable category are children, the elder, and people with pre-existing diseases. Air pollution is a complex problem influenced by environmental, social, and economic factors. The issue of has bring attention to the idea of transboundary pollution, in which damage to the environment in one nation has a negative impact on its neighbor. It shows how important regional collaboration is to solving common environmental issues. Basically, unsustainable behavior and a lack of implementation of environmental regulation are the cause of air pollution. In Malaysia, the country's quick industrialization and urbanization have increased pollution levels, seeing regulatory framework frequently cannot keep up with economic expansion. Furthermore, there is still a lack of public understanding and involvement in environmental protection, which make effort to solve the problem much more difficult. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hidayah, for the explanation about understanding air pollution. Second, we will go to second our panelist, Mr. Shahir. The question is about how does air pollution affect public health, especially among vulnerable population?
Thank you for our moderator. So I'll talk for the question about theory and principle. Uh, the theory and principle of air pollution is a problem that affects all of us, no matter where we live. To really tackle it, we need to understand a few ideas and principles. So let me break it for you. Number one is everything is connected. Air pollution doesn't stay in one place. So what is released in one area can travel to another area. For example, industrial pollution in one country can cause acid rain in another country or contribute to global warming. This problem show us that solving air pollution isn't just a local issue, and it is something that we all need to work on together. Number two is the tragedy is some people look it as a common things. This idea explains how shared resources like the air we breathe are often overused because no one feels fully responsible for them. Industries, cars, and even like households, all these things contribute to the pollution. They're thinking that their small action doesn't matter, but when you add it all up, it is a big problem. So this is why we need rules and share the responsibility. Number three is the pollution doesn't just disappear. There is a simple rule in science that matter can be created or destroyed. So when pollution are released in the air, they don't just vanish. They mix with other elements. For example, emission can create uh, a problem for the ozone, which are very harmful to our health and the environment. That is why it is so important to reduce emission at the source. Number four is better safe than sorry. The precaution principle is about acting now, even if we don't have all the answers yet. For air pollution, this means switching to cleaner energy and reducing emission before it is too late. Waiting until we are 100% sure of the effect can cause a lot of a lot of livings. And the last one is some people think that air pollution isn't fair. So the tough truth is air pollution doesn't affect everyone equally. So mostly communities near factory or highways they affected a lot, and this is not fair, and it is why we need to fight for clean air for everyone, especially those who are most affected. And that's it. For the idea that is not just a theory, There are also a calls for everyone to take an action that we can reduce air pollution by using many smart technologies that we have right now, and together we can create a better future for our next generation. Thank you for listening, and yes, let's work for the future together.
Thank you, Mr. Shay, for the better explanation. I agree with you. Everyone need to aware about our community when it's come about pollution. And for the last topic, for our discussion today, I will give to Mr. Yuzain that will explain how to provide solution of certain problem.
All right. Thank you to our moderator, Mr. Harris, for letting me explain it a bit example to provide air pollution. As we know, air pollution poses a significant health risks and environmental challenges, making it essential to tackle the problem with effective solutions. Addressing air pollution requires coordinate efforts across individual, community, and policy levels. Um, Here's some key strategy to reduce air pollution. First of all, into individual level solutions. Um, some individuals play a crucial roles in combating air pollution through sustainable practices. Adopting economy-friendly transportation methods is a critical step. For example, using public transport, carpooling, biking, or walking instead of driving personal vehicle can significantly reduce um, vehicular emissions. Additionally, switching to electric or hybrid vehicle further contribute to cleaner air. Energy conservation is another impactful measure, and reducing electricity consumption by turning off unused lights and appliances, alongside using energy efficient appliance and renewable energy source like solar or wind power, can minimize reliance on fossil fuels that contribute to air pollution. Avoiding the burning of waste, such as leaf, trash, and uh, some plastic, prevent the release of harmful pollutant into the air. Planting trees around homes and communities also help improve air quality as trees absorb carbon dioxide and filter airborne contaminants. And second, about community level solution. Community can collectively combat air pollution through awareness campaign that educate people about the causes, effects, and solution to air pollution. And the campaign should be encouraging urban green space such as parks, green roof, and urban forests can enhance air quality and mitigate the urban heat island effects. Organizing free days is another effective initiative allowing residents to experience cleaner air while reducing vehicular emissions. Supporting clean energy projects within the community, such as solar farm or wind energy is installation fos- foster a shift toward sustainable living. And lastly, policy level solution. Government and policy makers play a pivotal roles in addressing air pollution. Implementing stricter emission standard for industry and vehicle ensure that pollution is minimized at its source. Incentive for adopting renewable energy technology such as subsidy for solar panels or wind turbines en- encourage households and businesses to transition to cleaner energy. Developing and expanding public transportation infra- in- infrastructure reduce reliance on private vehicle, thus decreasing emission. Policy banning single-use plastic also contribute to reducing air pollution, as this plastic often end up being burned, releasing toxic chemicals and esta- stabilizing real-time air quality monitoring system enable authorities to identify pollution hotspot and enforce penalty for industry or individual violating pollution norms. And that's all for me. Uh, Thank you for lending your ears to listen.
Thank you, Mr. Yuzai, for your explanation about practical solution for mitigating air pollution in our communities. In conclusion, today's discussion has highlighted the critical issue of air pollution in Malaysia, shedding light on its cause, far-reaching health and environmental impacts, and the role of policies and community effort in addressing it. We have learned that air pollution is not only scientific uh, and policy challenge, but also as a societal one that requires the collective effort of government, industries, and individuals. By fostering awareness, advocating for sustainable practice, and supporting effective regulation, we can take meaningful steps toward improving air quality and protecting public health. Let us commit to being proactive in our roles, whether it's policymakers, advocates, or responsible citizens, to create a cleaner and healthier environment for future generations. Thank you for being part of this essential dialogue, and let's continue to work together for better tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.